We're continuing in John Maxwell's The Difference Maker, talking all about attitude. Now, I did hear from some of you yesterday and were like, Neil, we love the content, but slow down. You gave us too much. 9 minutes, we wanted all of it, but we couldn't digest it and get it programmed into our minds fast enough. So what we're going to do, we're going to slow down. We're going to give the difference maker and Dr. John Maxwell the time that he deserves. But we're going to move into chapter 2. And this is talking about what an attitude can't do for you. Because we already know that the belief that attitude is everything could land you in trouble if you don't have the skills, the competence, and what is needed to support a positive attitude and get you where you want to be. So we're going to talk about 3 things that a positive attitude cannot do for you. The first thing that I want to share is something that Dr. Maxwell shared in his, was that when all other things are equal, attitude can be the difference maker, but it alone does not make the difference. This supports our idea that attitude is everything. And how Dr. John Maxwell explains attitude is this. Attitude is an additive, it is not a substitute. So it is something to complement, not replace these next 3 things that we're going to talk about right here. So attitude cannot substitute for competence. Some people confuse confidence with competence, and we're going to decide or explain what the difference is. Okay, confidence is a function of attitude. Competence is a function of ability. If you think you can do something, you have confidence. If you can actually do it, you have competence. For example, I know we use sports often, but if you are a 5'7" person and if you believe that you can be a center in the NBA, you can have all the confidence in the world. But if you can't actually fulfill and do it, then your attitude is not going to make up for your lack of competence. The kind of people that we're looking to hire as a broker or as a business person are people who Dr. Maxwell says they are probably making huge contributions and setting records where they are. Something that I have become understanding of is what Dr. Maxwell said in one of his recent writings, was that we hire evidence, not hope. So hire evidence, hire competence, hire a proven track record, not hope or attitude or confidence in itself. Dr. Maxwell says this about experience. The problem with experience is that you rarely have it until after you need it. So you can see the issue right there with experience. And something that coaches, as an athlete and as a coach myself, a saying amongst coaches is that you can't get out what God did not put in. So that's something that I want you to think about when it comes to experience. Attitude cannot replace competence. Attitude cannot substitute for experience. And the last one we're going to cover right now is that your attitude cannot change the facts. Poet, writer Maya Angelou says this: if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Don't complain. There are some things in life that are just going to be the facts of life. If you don't like gravity, there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have to change your attitude about that. So that's what I would love to share and leave you with today. Your attitude cannot change your competence. Your attitude cannot or is not a substitute for experience, and your attitude cannot change the facts of life. Hope you enjoyed it. And until tomorrow, I love you. God loves you. There's nothing you can do about it. And don't be average. Be world renowned. Peace.